Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I will be doing a Mathews versus Hoyt shoot down indoor target. Going to be shooting 15 arrows with each bow. Because I'm shooting short stabilizers on the Hoyt, I'll give it 1x as a advantage. And yeah, that's about it. The only difference in arrows is with the Mathews, I'm shooting 27s. With the Hoyt, I'm shooting 23s. So, been shooting pretty good with both. We will see what happens, I guess. And number one, we'll see how well it goes. But we might call it practice end or might jump right into scoring. So I'll be shooting the Hoyt on the right and the Mathews on the left target. Right now, I'm going to be running the Hoyt as my 3D bow and the Mathews as my indoor and outdoor target bow. It's just, I don't shoot much for 3D, so just messing around with it really. That did not go off well. See what it looks like. Alrighty, so definitely calling a practice end this round. Move my sight a bit on this one. And this one just went off really badly. So, score next round. Shoot the Mathews first. So, in number one, we have pretty solid 3 X's from the Mathews, an XX10 out of the Hoyt. Now, round number 2, because I started with the Mathews last end, I will be shooting with the Hoyt first this end. Well, that was not a good round. Dumped one way to the left on there. Dumped one way to the left on there. So we got XX10 Mathews and XX9 for the Hoyt. In number 3, Mathews starting off. In number 3, got one way high left there, still a 10, XX. We have another XX10. Then on this one, kind of throwing arrows everywhere, we got X1010. So here's end number 4. Second last end. Hoyt first. it's right. Man, I'm getting hungry. It's been a while since lunch. Go for like a chicken sandwich or maybe a burger. Chicken strips. Ooh, chicken strips sounds really good right now, actually. I think I'm going for chicken strips after this. That arrow hates me. I think it's high now. I can't quite tell. I think it's high. Arrows are just not cooperating with me today. They're just being rude. See, so there's one high left. There's another one high left, which is just out of the X. So we have X1010, which is terrible. It's going downhill here. And then that one caught, and then that one got, and that's, so we have an XX10 on this side, so. So the Hoyt might actually be making a comeback. So, end number 5, the last and final end. Right now, for inner score, the Mathews has a 1.1x advantage over the Hoyt, but because at the beginning I said that I was going to give the Hoyt, because of short stabilizers, 1x advantage, it actually means they're tied right now for inner scoring. For outer scoring, the Mathews is winning. So, we'll see what happens this end. That last arrow sucked. It just would not go off, held for a really long time, and it did not go in the center. That kind of opened a door for the Prevail to make a comeback. That might actually mean that the Prevail won this round, which is a really big surprise. So I'm shooting 23s diameter out of the Prevail, and also I haven't really shot the Prevail at all. But that's good for me. That's good. That would mean that that is shooting decent. So we have as a final end X1010 from the Mathews. That one did just barely catch. Well, not really that close, but X1010, or sorry, XX10, which, I mean, this is not good shooting for me out of the Mathews. Like, yeah, like this is not great, but that's the way it goes sometimes. And then out of the Hoyt, we have XX10. Good, XX10. So this the outer with 15 X's, or no, sorry, 10 X's. Not good. And then out of this one, we shot a 149 outer with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with 9 X's. So that technically, if we're basing on an inner score, like scoring this little dot here as the 10, I. So now, I mean outer, considering I'm bouncing back between both bows, I know I'm bouncing a lot, But considering I'm bouncing back and forth between both bows, shooting a 299 with, I guess it's only 19Xs, isn't actually terrible. Because it never really, shooting two different bows never really lets me get into my groove. But anyway, the point of them is when you have two archers who shoot the same score, it's basically a tie break. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I'll shoot the Prevail first, and really it's whichever arrow is the true closest to center that wins. So Prevail first, let's go. Well, that was not a good shot. Should be easily beatable. That's just where the shot broke. Should be easily beatable. That's kind of like the shot you do not want if you happen to get into a one-arrow shoot-off. So, we have a high right X from Mathews and a high left barely 10. Barely a 10 from the Prevail. So that would mean the Mathews one. So, I mean, really, if I had them both set up, long stabilizers actually makes a huge difference for holding steady for me. But anyway, I think that was a fairly decent shoot off, fairly decent run. And I didn't expect the Prevail to actually shoot that well, just because I haven't shot it like at all. And yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and working on the Mathews, because that's what I'll be taking to Vegas. Cheers. One other cool thing. So I don't know if you heard on the last shot, it was really loud for the Prevail. That's because I hit something in the target. It completely mushroomed my arrow, sent the point right through the back of it. Cheers.